my name is Dan, and today I'll be teaching the concept of fourth dimension. The fourth dimension is a dimension compiling of a lot of 3D dimensions. 3D. What is a dimension? A dimension is either the length, the width, or the height of an object. Now, to understand this better, first we have the first dimension, which is just a plain line. Now, if we just combine a lot of these plain lines one by one, then we will have a second dimension. A second dimension is a dimension which only has either the height or the length. Mostly it's only that, height and the length, or the height and the width. Now, if we stack a lot of 3D dimensions on each other, it would look like a 3D object. A 3D object is something with all three, height, width and length together. Now, to enter the fourth dimension or to go to the fourth dimension, we cannot just stack on each other. Stacking a 3D dimensional object on each other would just create another 3D object, just like that. Now, to actually get into the fourth dimension or the fourth dimension that connects or intersects, we need a lot of these 3D objects. And now, when we combine these 3D objects together or we intercept them, we get the fourth dimension. Now, what is this fourth dimension and how to enter it? First, the fourth dimension would look something like this, and this. Now, if a man was to enter the fourth dimension, that man would look something like this. The problem with this interception is that this man would look way different from this. Why? First of all, looking at this man, you can see that all of his parts of the body is split, and that is the difference in the fourth dimension. The thing with the fourth dimension is that the fourth dimension is another dimension that connects either the height and the width and the length, or the length and the height. This dimension connects one of the other three dimensions to become the fourth dimension, and that is why, as shown in the figure, the man is split open into many parts. Now, how to enter the fourth dimension, which is the rising question. To enter the fourth dimension, there is actually no way until we find a way to stack upon either the three ways. Now, taking into account that us humans can see only 2D things in a 2D way, four-dimensional beings can only see 3D things in a 3D way. They cannot see 4D way. If they see things in 4D way, they are not a 4-dimensional creature, they are a 5-dimensional creature. As this 5-dimensional, 4-dimensional, it goes all the way up to infinity dimensional, and just like that, everything is just an intercept of the other. Now, to get onto the fourth dimension, it is really hard because it is known as the four-dimensional theory. Because getting onto the fourth dimension is a very hard part, because intercepting a 3D object is very hard. Other human brains are not capacitable to understand the fourth dimension or even imagine it. So, getting onto the fourth dimension is the hardest thing than going onto the speed of light. Now we get onto a very important point. If you do go onto the speed of the light, there is a possibility that humans can enter the fourth dimension, because the fourth dimension is a compilation of a fourth dimension, and this fourth dimension is known to be light. Thank you. Hello, my